City Clerk, can I send this over to you to ensure that we've got all of our members or whoever's, and we're all together here?
Yes, Mayor. We do have a quorum. We have yourself, Councillor Sullivan, Councillor Ogden, Councillor McKenzie, Councillor Stewart, Councillor Killen, Councillor Darling. That's all I'm showing right now. So there we have a few missing people, but we can proceed if you'd like.
All right. I'm going to start then with the land acknowledgement. This is to acknowledge that the land on which the city of St. John, Menaquist is situated is the traditional territory of the Wolastoqiyik. The Wolastoqiyik, along with their indigenous neighbors, the Mi'kmaq and Pescatawamacati, signed peace and friendship treaties with the British Crown in the 1700s that protected their rights to lands and resources. Just pause for a couple of seconds there, and reflect on that and wait for other councillors to join us. Okay, I'll say welcome. Excuse me, just getting over my cold. Welcome everyone to September 23rd meeting of Common Council. And this will be just a short one. So City Clerk, I'm going to pass it over to you for the next item.
Thank you, Your Worship. Next item is the approval of the agenda.
I get a mover and a seconder on that. Councillor Darling and Councillor Ogden on the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Hey,
Opposed? Motion carried. Next item.
Next, item 3, if we have any disclosures of conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest. Not seeing any. Next item.
And next is the item, the bylaw item 4.1 traffic bylaw amendment. For this, we need 2 motions, an approval of third reading in its entirety, and then approval of third reading by title.
Move third reading.
Excellent.
Second.
Councillor Darling is seconding that. On the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. I guess Councillor Lowe isn't here, so I'll have to ask for.
I do have to read this out, Your Worship. Just it's
sorry.
not too long.
I'm rushing.
It's only a page. It's entitled "A Law to Amend the Bylaw Respecting Traffic on Streets in the City of St. John." A bylaw of the City of St. John entitled "A Bylaw Respecting the Traffic on Streets in the City of St. John," enacted on the 7th day of October 2019, is amended by 1, adding immediately following section 5.7. 5.8, no person shall obstruct wholly or partly any street, sidewalk, median within a street, or the green space beyond the edge of a sidewalk or traveled portion of the street in a way that A, renders the use of said street and sidewalk by the public unsafe, B, negatively impacts the drainage of the street, sidewalk, or surrounding area, C, prevents or impedes the removal of snow from the street or sidewalk, or D, prevents or impedes maintenance of the street, sidewalk, vegetation adjacent to the street and sidewalk, and the utilities located within the street, whether below or above ground. And now one more motion to approve by title.
Approve third reading by title. Councillor Darling and Deputy on the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And it's titled "A Law to Amend the Bylaw Respecting Traffic on Streets in the City of St. John."
Excellent. All right.
Just for the record, Your Worship, Councillor Lowe's on the phone with me, had a hard time getting on.
Okay. Well,
So
I'll
he's
pass
there.
it over to you for adjournment, but I'll say hello to Beatrix before we sign off, who's just joined us briefly.
hi Beatrix.
Greg Stewart, you have a nice shirt.
There we go.
See that,
We got a few words from our future councillor. Okay, so Deputy, you're going to move the motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn. Yeah.
Take a seconder.
Second.
Greg Stewart, Beatrix, all right. On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thanks, everyone. Is
Hi.
Aye.
that a record, John?